What's goody good, guys? What's goody good? So, okay. I got to... y'all know me. I gotta share. Gotta share with y'all, because... boy. I gotta see if y'all feeling this shit. Okay, so... let me just let y'all know. I'm new when it comes to astrology, okay? I've always been curious and into the spiritual sciences, but because of religious programming, I casted that part of myself. I suppressed that part of myself. Though I still allow my curiosity to, like, I guess get tickled, if you will, because I've always been into witchy, occult movies and things like that, because it just resonated with me. And to come to learn and find out that, you know, for Black melanated people, spiritual sciences, metaphysics is a part of who we are. You know, we are nature itself. We are an embodiment of the divine. So, mystical, supernatural, those things are us. You know what I'm saying? But due to colonization, due to whitewashing, due to brainwashing, MK Ultra, Willie Lynch, Columbus, due to the invasion of the European race and our identity being stolen, and them corrupting and switching history and painting us to be so goddamn negative in history, you know, it would lead damn near anybody to think that, damn, you know, I hate myself and everything that I ever been about, and it's been a lie. So, you know, that's something that I've been working on and just battling with within myself. But nonetheless, like I said, I'm new to astrology, right? And I know that it's a retrograde going on, because 1 minute my mind is fine. Like 1 minute I'm fine, and then the next minute it's like, hold up. Why does it, what is this? What is this? What is this? Why does it seem like my mind has just shifted into like a different gear? Or like, why is this old thing coming up? Or why is this certain thing coming back up? Or you just know that you are in a different type of energy, a different headspace, a different everything. So then, yes, when you look to see where the planets are at, what sign they're in, and everything like that, then you would come to realize and understand, like, okay, yes, I'm really connected with this shit. You know what I'm saying? It really does have an effect on me. And a lot of people can associate it with like mental illness, you know, and it's like, it's not mental illness. It's deep spiritual things that's happening, because for one, we're waking up. And like I told you guys in a previous video before, as you're awakening, it's not just one awakening, it's many different awakenings. And then also, you know, we're growing spiritually. Our soul is developing through different circumstances and situations in our lives, and they play out uncomfortable. They can play out negative. They can play out a little disturbing. You know what I'm saying? But it's still all for the greater good of your soul and your evolution. We just have to we just have to transmute the energy. We have to transmute the lesson, okay? We have to transmute the pattern. So in my case, with it being an eclipse in Aries and then a retrograde in Taurus, my moon is in Taurus. So it's affecting me emotionally. And I think the moon is coming back, you know, the moon is going through her phase. So we're all connected, right? So the sun is eclipsing. The sun is in Aries right now. So Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is action. Mars is masculine. So right now, my masculine is challenging my feminine. My inner masculine and my inner feminine are kind of going at a battle right now, because my inner masculine is wanting me to take control and do this thing, and then my inner feminine is like, we have to heal and we have to allow, and you know what I'm saying, and all like that. And then my inner masculine want to be like, you know how your masculine can be. It's like, fuck that, you know. And then the inner feminine is like, you know, it's like the Holy Spirit. It's like, you know, we're gonna wait, and you know, blah 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 blah. And then your fire is just like, it just wants to go. And then, you know, Taurus is, especially with a moon in Taurus, stability is everything. You know, emotional stability, financial security, the home, all those things. And then Taurus also deals with sensuality, beauty, aesthetics, comfort, things like that. But we're in a season too of being uncomfortable. You know, it's been a lot of shifts with being uncomfortable, learning to let go, learning to release control, learning to adjust to the new ways, learning to come more fully into being, more fully into balance, more integrated. And for the sign of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, any earth sign, you know, that sign is kind of stubborn. So sometimes they may not adapt to change well. You know, so it's just a lot of changes happening, y'all. It's just, man. And then you see it play out in the world. It's all these political changes. All the wars and rumors of wars, people going crazy, you know, people not knowing how to handle this energy, people not knowing what the fuck going on. So they're acting out, you know, they're harming people, or, you know, just doing crazy out of the blue stuff because they're not in control of their mind right now. They're not in control of their thoughts. And it's not to say like, you know, oh, the planets made me do this, or I don't know, something just came in me and made me do something. It's like, we not talking about like entities or whatnot. Oh my gosh, all these cards. But yeah, it's just a lot going on, bruh. It's a lot going on. And, you know, today just emotionally, it just kind of got up there for me, because it's like I'm being tested and challenged in some ways. And it's like, for me, it's like, you know, it's like, come on, like, seriously? Or like, you just gotta kind of just once again, you just got to shift and adjust. That's the best that I can say. You just have to learn how to be a master alchemist with this shit. You have to learn how to be a master again. You know, perseverance. That's so funny that came out. But, and then it's like persevering through a storm. You know, it's like, okay, when you're on a spiritual path and you're being tested and tried or challenged, you know, it's different when you're in the mindset of religion. Because in religion, you know, God says you're going to be tested, tried, and challenged. And in this world, you will have problems. You know what I'm saying? So either way it go, you can't escape the inevitable. Because life, you can't control life. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. You have to learn how to be a weaver. You have to learn how to be flexible, you know, and it can just be hard, you know, if you want it to be. So it's acceptance and freedom that came out. So I feel like what acceptance is, accepting, like I just said, accepting all what's happening and going on, even with it feeling like, what the F, even with it feeling like, you know, you want to, you want to run to safety, or you want to run and get help, or you want to run to somebody like, save me. And it's like, no, you got to hold your power and pull yourself together, hold it together, transmute the battle, transmute what's going on within, because it's within you. Because once you learn how to calm the fuck down, once you learn how to calm your mind and your emotions down, then you can have control over your body. When your body want to go into like fight or flight, or like your nervous system get going, that adrenal get to going, you're firing off those stress hormones. So then, okay, with learning herbs and things, okay, then it's like, okay, let me take my ashwagandha. Let me take, you know what I'm saying, some passion flower. Let me get some linden or some lemon balm or something. Let me relax. Let me nurture myself, because my body is reacting, because my mind is thinking of a thought, and it's producing a reaction in my body, because it's all connected. So if I master my mind to know how to handle and navigate uncertainty and the unknown and difficulties and challenges, if I learn how to keep my mind steady, at ease, and at peace while I'm shifting, while I'm going through it, I can better master my emotions and my spiritual body and my physical body, to where I don't allow myself to react, and then I'm putting stress on my system. I'm putting stress on myself. That's no. That's no. Go within. Go within. So again, meditating more. Be still and know that I'm God. You know, ask yourself, okay, why? What's this about? Okay, you know, assess it, but detach from it. Don't go all the way into it, you know, because like with a retrograde, I'm still figuring this out, but what a retrograde is like, this is in my own words. It's like what a retrograde is like, the planet is reversed. The planet is going back. So it's almost like a review. You have to take a step back and rethink and reanalyze something. It's like a review. And then it's like with an eclipse, this is my own words, this is my own It's like, okay, with the eclipse, it's like a shadow is being cast over the sun. So it's like shadow work, if you will. So it's like bringing up, once again, old subconscious type of stuff, or deep-rooted beliefs, or deep-rooted things that you still haven't let go of, or like certain fears or paranoias that are still there that have to be healed or dealt with or addressed, so they can be healed and transmuted, so then you can be set free from it. You know, like deliverance. You have to be delivered from that which is having a hold on you. You know what I'm saying? Go with the flow. Be like water. Be in the feminine. And dealing with the subconscious. So our subconscious mind is very powerful. Our subconscious mind is very powerful. Like, get the book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. You know, so this is spiritual science. When you start to learn about what you are, you know, we can know who we are, as far as if you want to say, I'm a god, I'm a goddess, I'm a king, I'm a queen, I'm a son of God, I'm a daughter of God, I'm a child of the light. We can know those titles and know those things on a physical level, but on a spiritual, metaphysical, scientific level, it's like I'm a walking, breathing manifestation right now. I'm a miracle. Do you know, out of hundreds of sperm cells, shit, billions of sperm cells, I made it through. For me to still be right here, right now, to even record this video, that's a miracle, because people are dying all the time. People are leaving up out of here. You know, so we have to calm down and relax when our outward world changes, because our inward world is changing too. As we shift inwardly, our outward circumstances change too. One minute you could be living in this place, and then the next minute you could be living in another place. One minute you could be at the top, and then one minute you could be at the bottom. One minute you can be at the bottom, and then you be at the top. You just don't know. Expect the unexpected. Isn't that funny? That's crazy. Like yeah, it's like expect the unexpected, you know? Be prepared. You know, and it's not to say, because our minds just naturally want to go to the negative. You know, it's like, oh, we're going to expect the unexpected, you know, so you think it's something bad. It's like, no. Let's expect the good, but also just prepare for it if something comes about that we're not too comfortable with, or, you know, it'll be like another type of like process or something. You know what I'm saying? But either way it go, it's just learning to go with the flow, learning to be more mutable instead of fixed. You know? So, you know, boundaries came out too. So also learning boundaries again, you know, learning what you know you need to say no to, and stand on it. You know, start getting focused about, you know you need to be getting focused about. And I'm speaking to myself about this as well. Somebody yelling at their kid or something. But yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so we have lemon balm. Isn't that funny? Lemon balm, and it says nurture. So in this time, we need to be nurturing ourselves, because I know that, you know, I don't know about y'all, but I know that I've been feeling some things. And yeah. So we have lemon balm, we have radiola with wisdom. Radiola is another like stress response herb. Stress like relieving herb that you could take that can help reduce stress. It helps with the fight or flight. But the word on here is wisdom. So just to use wisdom in this time. We have ashwagandha with purpose. Ashwagandha is ashwagandha is an adaptogen herb. Well, root. And it's very good. It's one of my favorite herbs to take. And so what I get with ashwagandha, it says purpose. So the picture is the sun and the moon, and they have roots. And those roots, you know, they have the plant, the leaves growing, the stems growing out of the glass bottle that they're in. And then we have all 7 chakras over here on the side. So it's purpose to what's happening right now to us. It's purpose. Though it may feel uncomfortable, because the sun has its eyes closed and the moon, she has her eyes open, and it's like she's looking, but looking like with a type of look on her face. But it's purpose. Even though, you know, we like to feel how we feel when we're in a funk, or you know how it be when you just don't want to hear something. You just don't want to hear it because you feel like I didn't heard it, or you feel like, you know, that's not good enough for me or anything. Look at that. Trust. 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 As I'm talking, right? It's so funny. This flower, it's a flower, is Babensana. Never heard of it, but Babensana with trust. So we have a clock, and the clock is melting. So we have the clock is melting. We have DNA strands, and it's like they're coming into her hands, and her hands have light in them. So it's like and it's a Merkaba up here. So it's like a form of her transmuting. It's like a form of her transcending what's coming in, and her transmuting it into light. And dissolving time. Dissolving, you could say, the need to rush. And then it's like gateways. You have, I can't really see it, but you have this entrance right here, and then you have this road going into like a dimension. And then you have a elder woman and an elder man with wings. And then you have her hair is kind of like an ocean wave right there. Her hair is like an ocean wave. And you got the whale, the mountain, the moon. Beautiful card. But we have trust. Trusting all this chaos. You know, the world is in chaos right now, and I know that a lot of us is trying to shift and operate and function through this without losing ourselves or going, you know, like crazy. So it's very important, like I said, to just come into like a meditation, come into that trust, come into that inner knowing that all is well and you have nothing to fear and you have nothing to worry about, because essentially too, what we're transmuting on a collective level is fear. We're transmuting fear, doubt, all these negative, dense emotions that humanity has been carrying around. So we just have to really stay strong in this fight, in this battle of regaining our mind, regaining ourselves, coming back into our divinity, knowing ourselves again, knowing what's right and true versus all the lies we've been told and just the conditioning. So yes, we have passion flower. We have passion flower, surrender. Ayahuasca, rebirth. We have Mucuna, journey. And we have Damiana with the beloved. So we trust the journey. Trust the journey, surrender. And as we do that, we will continue to rebirth. Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. So with this particular deck too, like this is the herbal astrology oracle. So if you just wanna, you could do this with any herb deck if you get one. If you wanna just kind of see where you're at and you wanna like see what herb you need to work with for the day. But you don't have to necessarily pull a card for that. You could just go within and see based upon how you've been feeling, based upon your pattern, based upon your own assessment. You don't have to rely on the cards. But if you want to learn that way, or if you want to just do that, you know what I'm saying? Do that, because then you get to learn the herbs too and things like that. But I just encourage you guys to just kind of just talk to yourself, like tune into your body so you can just hear from within what you need. Okay? So, I mean, these three cards alone though, surrender, journey, and rebirth, it's like that's been my life for the past like 6 years, is surrender, journey, rebirth. Surrender, journey, rebirth. Surrender, journey, rebirth. And I know on a higher level what it's doing, but sometimes when you're like down here, it'd be like, bruh, you know. But like I said to you guys before, you know, even just as a woman gets rebirthed so many times because it's a part of like who we are as females. Females, we get to die. We get to die and we get to resurrect. You know, this is for males too, you know, but specifically for women, because we have wombs. We are portals. We're portals, like we're a gateway. And we're naturally psychic. We're naturally tuned into our intuition. We're naturally tuned into the sixth sense. Okay? So like when a woman has that inner knowing, like women's intuition or the motherly instinct or, things like that, that's natural. We have that. It's a natural ability. We can give birth not just to children, but we can give birth to our dreams. We can give birth to new ideas. We can spiritually give birth. You are a spiritual doula. Whether you're helping another sister give birth to her new self, or you're helping yourself give birth to yourself. And then with having children, you're going to help your children go through their different stages of life. It's just constant. When we're on our periods, we're shedding old energy, old ideas, old beliefs. We're always shedding and rebirthing. Your uterine line breaks down for it to rebuild and repair. The whole period process is about, a release and then a rebirth of new, to be open to new, and also even when we have children, when you're pregnant, for some women, they have like complications through childbirth and they end up dying. And then the process of giving birth, it can feel like you're dying. And in some ways you are dying, And then, every time we go to sleep, we're dying. So we're always rebirthing, you know what I mean? So that's just the gift of the goddess, to always transform, I'm gonna just do one more card, and then I'm gonna close out. I feel better, y'all. I feel better. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm thanking myself for just, it's just therapy for me. This is helping me more so than it's helping y'all, but I'm just sharing it because I know it can help y'all. Harmony. You have Yarrow, and we have Rue with protection. All is well. And we have Strength on the bottom with Motherwort. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we have the strength and the protection to get through it. Because the Great Mother is here, baby. She's here, and we have to surrender to her love, to her guidance. And just be receptive to her spirit. Reconnect back with her through nature, through going within. Because when you go within, you're tapping into your spiritual mother. You're tapping into the feminine principle that lies within you and that's all around you. This principle is the Holy Spirit. This principle is what governs nature. This principle is dormant within us that we had to awaken. So the awakenings that's been happening is to awaken the divine feminine, is to awaken the divine mother, the matriarch. Okay? So I love y'all. Peace.